Hi, and welcome to some musings. I have been hearing so many people speak about being in overwhelm. There's just a lot going on. And I want to tell you a quick story about overwhelm and how you can transform the overwhelm. Are you ready? This story started about 15 years ago, maybe even 20. I was speaking with my friend, Brenda, who's one of our belief repatterning facilitators and practitioners. And she said, "How are you doing?" And I said, "There is a lot of abundance rapidly coming towards me from many different directions all at once." She said, "Wow, it sounds like you're in a state of whelm." And I said, "What is a state of whelm?" And she said, "Well, if you look it up in the dictionary, it means the same as overwhelm." And I was like, wow, okay, I'm going to adopt the word whelm instead of overwhelm because it just feels better, doesn't it? And in fact, I looked it up. And you know what it says the definition of whelm is? Right here in the dictionary. Definition of whelm. Overwhelm. So let's not make it bigger than it already is. Let's just go to whelm. So I was thinking about that and I thought, what puts me into a state of whelm? And I looked at that W and it was like, you know what does it? It's the who, the what, the where, the when, the who, the what, the where, the when, and the why. It's all of those W's that put you into whelm when you're on the downside of the line. Because when you're on the downside of the line, these details, you don't have enough brain power to get there. You're in fight, flight, or freeze. So now we can take that overwhelm and we can take the W's out of it. And when we take all the who, what, where, when, why, hows out of it, we are at the helm. I taught this concept for a number of years. And then one day I was talking with somebody about being in control. And they were like, "I just like to be at the helm." And I'm like, you know what? When we're trying and struggling to be in control, we're still in struggle. And I thought, what if we took a look at that H? And what is the H? The H is the how. Now, my colleague at Hay House Books, Mike Dooley, calls it the cursed how. So let's take the H out of the equation, and then what do we have left? We have elm. Now, I don't know if you know this about an elm tree, but the elm tree is exactly the same shape, I've been told. I haven't dug it up to take a look, but it's exactly the same shape above as it is below. It's a perfect balance, which is why it can be so strong in a big wind, which is why it can really support and protect you. How about changing that overwhelm to whelm? Dropping the W's, the who, what, where, when, why. Letting go of the how and just stand solidly in who you really are. Perfect balance, just like an elm tree. That's what I've been thinking about. Thought it might be of interest to some of you. If you're wanting to learn how to do that, we have all kinds of ways to support you. But just remember, getting in that solid place where who you are on the outside is the same as who you are on the inside, as above, so below, that's when you're in balance and things work. Take care. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye for now.